We're working with a variety of stretch sewing techniques, whether it's a double overlock stitch, which was stitch number 10, sewing on elastic. We can do all of this even with your Bernina 570 Quilters Edition. So the next one we're going to talk about is actually a stretch seam. So that is stitch number 11, and if you didn't know, touch the question mark and touch the stitch 11. So stretch stitches even recommends number 18, but also for seaming stretchy fabrics. Now, another way to go about finding which stitches would be ideal for knit fabrics is to go to the home button, touch the dress form, tell it you're working on a stretchy fabric. I'm going to even tell it I'm working on a light stretchy fabric, and then I'm going to choose seam. So the next thing it's going to do is show me which needle I should be using, which is a smaller ballpoint needle, which foot, and it says what stitch it's going to take me to. Now another thing that it actually does, and you can see by the yellow number that has been changed, is the pressure adjustment. So if you didn't know to do that, by using the Creative Consultant, you can go in and it will set up those settings for you. Now with this stitch all selected, you can kind of tell it's a straight stitch, but it kind of looks like a little lightning bolt stitch to me. So go ahead, pick the seam allowance you'd be using automatically. Yes, let me make sure it's asking for the 1D foot, but for today I'm going to just tell it I have the 1C foot on. The D foot would be great because that would be the dual feed engaged. After not getting the results I was hoping for on the 1C foot, I've decided to switch over to the one I was told to use, which was the 1D foot, and it is now working flawlessly. So sometimes when the machine tells you use the right foot, you should probably listen to it. And always, that's usually the right decision. So if things aren't working correctly, do exactly what you're supposed to be doing, and I bet you'll get the results you're supposed to be getting. So let's see what this looks like as a finished seam. It's going to have the give, stretch, and the seam that we're looking for working on knit fabrics. Now once again, to eliminate some of the unwaviness, take that pressure down even more for a flatter seam.